We're tracking the spill, keeping you up to date on where it's been and where it's going. My colleague Brian Sterling, of course, a big part of keeping you up to date on all of this. Let's send it back out to Brian now. Brian?
Kalamazoo County's Morrow Lake. Today, we learned that may not be the case. 24-hour News 8's Joe LaFurgey, though, catching up with some of those concerned residents out there tonight.
Finally, some good news, at least here at Morrow Lake. Despite a state official's claim that there was evidence of oil found over the dam last night, today, Morrow Lake remains clean.
I just love taking my pictures, but I got a lot of good shots of all the weeds and how fast it's flowing. And
what are you thinking about all this?
It's tragic.
It's become a sort of spectator sport for weary residents, wondering if and when the spill will reach their favorite spot along the river. One of the biggest concerns that the oil gets past this point. If it enters Morrow Lake and over the dam, it's pretty much a straight shot through Allegan County and into Lake Michigan. Someone from the governor's office flew over the area last night and reported seeing a sheen of oil on the other side of the dam. But an Environmental Protection Agency employee in that same aircraft says he's not convinced what he saw was an oil slick. Kalamazoo County's Emergency Management Director says the EPA has tested the water in Morrow Lake, and so far there's no signs of oil. So what did the state officials see?
Could be an organic type sheen that would be from another product or something, but definitely not from the oil.
Earlier today, we were allowed access to this cleanup operation at River Oak Park, about a mile upstream from Morrow Lake. Enbridge crews were using absorbent booms to try to stop the oil before it reached the lake. They weren't catching any, and that's a good sign. Baker says for now it appears crews have caught the flow upstream.
Right now we feel pretty positive that we're getting a very vast majority of this material coming through.
We will continue to monitor the situation here at what's become the last stand against this oil spill. At Morrow Lake, Joe LaFurgey, 24-hour News 8.